Okay. Cannot reach specified channel. Which one? Which one? Which one? No, they're all streaming, so we should be good. Okay. Let me just bring those back up. Cool. Okay. So I've been using Hillbot lately. It seems to be reasonably good, so let's see how it goes. I've been like beforehand I was like a hardcore Voodoo user, so I always just use Voodoo constantly. So this will be interesting to see how this turns out. Bring that around. Yep, there we go. Okay, so just got to wait for a dungeon to pop. I'm hoping to see some raids being advertised. That'll be primo if I can actually get into some raids. I did get some raids earlier on this character, so let me bring that over here so you guys can see it. So I did get into some raids and ended up getting a tier piece and the main weapon. So that pushed my tier piece and main weapon above 500 eye level, which is reasonably okay. Not the best, but it's okay. So I want to get to at least eye level 500 in a complete set. So like I've got full tier. I just need to start upgrading my tier, so I need to get into raids to do that. So I'm just going to be doing some celestials until I come across someone who's going to mention that they're getting into a raid and they're looking for a healer, or someone posts in the LFG chat just to see if someone comes up with something. So we do have some there, so I might actually make that text a little bigger. How do I do? Oh no, I've got to do that by the right click menu, don't I? Text filter size. Is that 12? Let's go 14. There we go. Looking for members. 10 man. Normal half. Need heals. 1 DPF. Prefer a luster. Mostly normal. Except second boss. Might get. Sorry, I just had to mute my mic. I thought I was about to sneeze. So yeah, fair quality. Yeah, okay. Bum bum. Normal off need heals. I know that the Immortals have invited me to join them in their guild runs, but I don't know. Well, they talked about making room to rotate my heals and everything like that, so I should probably open up my Discord just to make sure that they haven't reached out to me or anything like that, and then I can actually go in and start doing that, but see what happens anyway. Looking for BP. Oh, actually I need that on one of my other characters. Or I could probably do that on this character while we're doing it, because I have made a start. So I do have a couple of sigils. But I might actually clear my bag while I'm waiting for the heals to go. Oh, monk heals are awesome. I should probably disenchant a lot of this stuff, but inflict 5 damage. I don't want that. That's useless to me. But I should actually look into doing a few rep grinds while I wait, to be honest. But and while I'm at it, I might actually get rid of that heal groups, focus target, heals group raid. Dum-dum-dum. If I click on someone, there, he's showing there, and if I remove focus, what is he? Target. There it is. Alright, awesome. Oh no, actually I need target because there is a healing boss in some of them that I need. You gonna let me move it? Let me move it. Yes, there it is. I might actually put target there somewhere. Yeah, because some bosses require you to heal, so heal them. So I want to make sure that. Sorry about that.
Hear me, subjects. Your Empress is threatened by these outsiders. They wish to kill me, to kill us all. Destroy them!
There we go. Thank you. He's going straight into the boss, is he? He went straight in hard before I even had a chance to get all my procs and everything on them. That was kind of lucky. Oh man, my DK normally lets me run all the way through. Because it's got that strong, you know, not getting knocked off thing happening. Okay, so that the Warlock's just doing the whole fire run, whatever it is. Chris likes that little, you know, rip in, bring it in type thing. And it's kind of cool.
From this tower. On your guard, invaders. I, Tyak, Lord of Blades, will be your opponent.
Get some bubbles on these people, eh? Yeah, got a sauce, got a sauce. Let's get that over to him. This is such a boring fight. You're just walking backwards and forwards, just waiting.
The gates are about to fall! Quickly! Slaughter these meddlers! There will be no escape.
Alright, so this is the one that's going to be like pretty full on. So I've got to get some shit out there quick.
They are but the waves crashing upon the mountain of her divine will. They may rise again and again, but will accomplish nothing.
Good.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far.
Where the hell is he? Everyone's just out of range. I don't know how to heal anyone.
Behold the voice of her divine wrath.
I need to target something first.
I got that one, damn it. Gloves, useless to me. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go in and swap out my tunes. So I reckon I might go as one of my DPSs, I reckon. So I reckon I might go as DK. So this is going to involve me grabbing some stuff from my GitHub. Where are my repositories? Wow, DPS. Aura filters, private, global, profile, and nameplate filters. So I'm just going to go skip install for everything, and then I'm going to go through and do my put in my profile strings that I've got. So I have a set setup the way I do things. It's just the way it all looks for me anyway. So we're going to start off, just going to whack the aura filters in there. Why didn't that copy? That said copied. There it is. Then the private. Then the global. And then the profile. So that's just basically setting the name and a few like standard settings within the options. And then the nameplate stuff. So we import that. Bingo bango, that's done. Now I'm just going to clear that, get rid of all of them, go back to the name, and then I've got the important spell filters, cosmetic bars, and the cast bar. So the cosmetic got the important spells, we import that here. Then we go down to cosmetic data panels, scroll down, and this is where we put the cosmetics. So this is basically just a standard look, and the cast bar for important spells. We want that down here, so that's just going to do like a different coloration and stuff when important spells are needed. Then we just go like that. It's going to reload and fix a lot of the stuff. There probably are some stuff that I'm going to need to swap out or move, so to speak. So we just skip install again. That's going to do another reload. So now that I've got the DPS one done, when I go into my other DPS tunes, I can just go down and select the DPS profile. It's the exact same profile for every single tune. So yeah, as you can see, there's probably a few things that need to be tweaked a little bit. So if I go into Petrusium, because that I've done the import, I haven't actually got the proper stuff here for that. Then we've got the details stuff. And go into add-on skins, embed, because I don't like details being hidden. So it's good after the raids and everything, you can actually go back through and like get a good look at the DPS meters and stuff. So I normally do the healing one on the inside. Keep track of the heals. And then we're just going to go straight back here into LVI and action bars, movers, and I want bar 15. I don't want it over there, I want it over here somewhere, because normally bar 15's there, but when it's a pet one, no, yeah, I prefer it here, and then I like to have the, no, that's right, bar 15 is normally over here, right there, that's it. And because we're actually doing the frames, I like to have party frames a bit closer. And then we do the raid frames on top of each other like that. A bit closer over to us. And that should be it. Boss button, I'd prefer to have boss button over here, and that'll probably end up being like here somewhere. And that's our DPS setup when we have a pet. Oh, and stances. We're going to bring those over here. And we go lock, and we should actually have player bars and where? Stance bar, here we go. No, we want to keep them visible all the time. And there we have it. We are set. Okay, cool. So now, actually, healbot, we are going to set that as general and disable healbot. There we go, and yeah, that's it. Awesome. So I need to make sure as well, unit frames, group units, party display. Alright, so party frames are good. Raid 1. Need to go to... Nope. 2-column group. Raid 2 is going to be... Raid 1 is that to 11. 11 to 26. 26 to no show. Yeah, okay, so there we go. So display 2. Size and position. We want them to be 2 as well. And raid frames 3, which is the big kahuna. We want that to be 2 as well. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go with movers and bring them down to a comfortable position. Like about there. Bring those to the edge. And we'll bring that one around about there as well. That's good enough. Totem tracker. Bring that over. And that's good. Alright. That should be the DPS spec all sorted. Yep. Perfect. Alright. Now, let's get into some Celestials. What do we got on here? Data text, panels, backgrounds, full, and currencies, that obsidian. Okay. We need to add judge, stone, campers, justice, okay, valor, obsidian. We don't need that anymore. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so we need to remove obsidian. Go back to panel. That needs to be August, and no, this one needs to be August. It needs to be Valor. Alright, perfect. We're all set. Oh, good timing. See that timing? Primo. Primo, brah. Okay, here we go.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Anti-storm stout.
I am not. I am Chen. Storm.
They send you. They wouldn't dare. Good people.
party.
The skies belong to the Empress!
Gonna ook you in the duker. Get Ookie party started! Come on and get your ook on! We gonna ook all night!
The defiance of the Empress ends here!
Really doing bugger all damage, eh?
What's it? Are they? What are they doing to our elementals? Hey, hey you! Those are our flying air monsters.
Her happiness is our reward. Her sorrow, our failure.
Yes, yes, so close. Just a pinch of oops. better. Just a drop of honey and a cane of sugar and maybe some corn. Yeah.
I keep forgetting to put
more
down my
corn.
thingy.
I don't have a target. Yes, yes. No, 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 no. Yes, no. Peppers.
I love that grip. Brings them all together. Makes things so much easier, eh? It's friggin' awesome.
Our voice gives form to her will.
No. What is this?
Gothic have no
Doesn't
equal in
matter.
combat.
Nothing will stop me now. Not when I'm so close. Maybe if I don't.
Holy crap. You see the damage that bloody chamois put out?
Such heady
Holy
aroma.
crap.
It is the perfect
Lava burst,
brew. The name of
Serpent's
Storm
Jade
Stout
Fire, blah blah
will be
blah.
sung once again.
Far out. My gargoyle just smashed it.
Uncle
Absolutely
Cow,
insane.
This brewery was left in your
Do I need the helm? I
What
need.
have you
Oh, I
done?
need the helm.
You again? Don't you see? I have made a name for
don't need
myself at
that.
last. I have brewed perfection. At what cost?
That was mental. That
The
was
brewery
absolutely
is
mental.
trashed.
I
Infested.
can't believe how fast that was. That just smashed it out in like no time. That was insane. That chamois was just absolutely insane. So if he's got lava bursts and stuff, that means, well, he would have been elemental because he went to the jade statue for the whatchamacallit, the jade buff. So he was a caster. That was insane. Let's have a look at his stats. His lava bursts, like that pumps, man. Lava burst pumps hard. That's crazy. Like he did 3.7 million on that fight just with lava burst. Then he's got like the melee, primal fire, elemental buff on his weapons. Then he's got like 1.47 mil on another lava burst in the stat as well. That's mental. Oh. Sorry guys, Mrs. is calling again. Yeah, so see, I thought Shadow Priests actually go a lot harder than what I thought that was, because they normally put out a lot more than what they did. Like his Shadow Fiend did barely anything. Oh no, well his melee was on par with Shadow Fiend, and then the next one down was Serpent's Jade Fire dot, then Mind Spike, Mind Flay, and Devouring Plague, and then the Shadow Ward of Pain. See, I thought the Shadow Ward of Pain dot was actually a lot more had a lot more impact than that. So I remember on Wrath, you had to wait for a certain tick. They had like weak auras where you could put, where it'd like calculate your tick and tell you when to renew, and then like when that tick happens, then bang, you renew it, and that's when you got like the ultimate DPS coming through on it. So yeah, that's mental. Where am I going? Let's bring you. Can I move you map? No, I can't. Let's maximize you. All right. So I need to go up to here. Okay. Here. There we go. So if I get, let's bring you into the middle so everyone can see. I've already got a 4-piece tier set, but the helm I'm still on like 176. So it's still the cheapo phase 1 early before the extras came out situation. So it's better off if I just go straight up tier set. Actually, what's my back piece is actually pretty good. And I'm assuming my neck piece is going to be good too, yeah. And trinkets, that and that, 89 and 84. Yeah, they're pretty good too. Waist is still in the high area as well. So, headpiece, strength and parry, strength, hit and mastery. That's what I'm after, I'm pretty sure. Because they're the upgraded pieces, the 96s. So this is probably the only one that I can actually go for, which is the same as it's in par with all my other tier sets, which I'm gonna have to go buy another meta gem. I don't have any other meta gems, but I do have 3 of the blue gems left. So I do have a blue gem to take on with that piece. So I'm what, 489. And then I put the headpiece on, which should at least, yeah, 490. There we go. That's looking better. So I need to replace what is lacking. 484. Okay, so my weapon is lacking. So I should be able to get a 483 weapon with my thingamybobs. So that 491, so that would have been an 83. That would have been an 83. Yeah, okay.
Travel safe.
So if I get enough of those stones, then I should... Oh, that's a hit. I don't want hit. Strength and stamina. Hang on, what is my hit at with the melee? So I know that I don't want to be capped, so 8 is pretty much maximum, so I don't need to bring in any more of those. So that's hit and mastery, that's expertise and hit, that's strength and stamina. So this is what I need to rock up. So let's just whack a strength and stamina in that blue socket, and then I'll get the other stuff too. So 41, I don't think I have enough to get anything from there. So what I'm going to do is let's run another one. So hopefully on my fly back I do another dungeon like Celestial, and then I can work it out from there and go. So if I do another Celestial, what's that? That's let me go through the chat and find out what I get per boss. That's the helmet, blah blah blah. Wow, there's a lot of chat going on. Circus of fragments. Let's keep going up. Far out. I should separate my chats because there's a lot of spam there. Spam coming through there. There we go. August fragments. Wow. So you get 9 at the end of the dungeon, and then the boss beforehand you get. Each boss is 2. So that's 11 straight up, and I'm on 41. So 52. So one boss will get me 52 if I do a Celestial. So I should be able to hit at least 55, 56, which should be enough, unless the weapons are 60 fragments. And if there's 60 fragments, then I'll have to think of something. Maybe do 2 of the Celestials and then work it out from there. Fresh 90, Mistweaver, looking for YOLO 2s. No. Mine has fruity aftertaste. Oh, I don't know what the hell that's on about. Normal trade chat, I guess. Well, that's 4, that's group chat. No, that is trade chat. Yeah. Looking for BP rep farm. I should probably end up doing a few of those too. Start getting used to doing the keybinds. I don't play Mist for a few months. There is something new. No. Want to sell toast along world boss. 85 to 90. How do they do, like, what, you just group up with them and then run with them and they like sell you the bosses and everything? Like, I don't get what that's all about. Looking for member, normal, MSV. I don't know what MSV is. I'll have to Google that as well. Oh, Galdian. Thick and gnarly. 200-year gold game. Yeah, people are still shit. What? Oh, look at that. We popped. Looking for 3 members. 1 tank, 2 DPS, Hoff, 10 man, heroic. Ooh, we should join that. That'd be cool. Should we join that? Man normal, main spec, off spec. Ooh, do we want to join that one as well? If someone declines this, I'll hit them up. Looking for 4 member, 10 man. No, we're going to go with this guy, and I'm just going to say 490 DK unholy. There we go. See if they come back with something. Let's get out of queue just in case. Now, I saw... Where did I see that world boss? He's over here, isn't he? There he is. We'll check him out and see if there's people around. If there's people around, then we'll do it. We'll just do like a cheeky pull. Just get him started. Doesn't look like there's anyone around here. No. Alright, we'll wait for a group to form. See, I'm not sure what MSV is. Main spec, off spec. So there's 10 people. They're looking for a 10-man normal. They all rainbow coloured hair wearers. Okay. $16 by $16 heroic experienced players with hunter healer ults looking for late night raiding. No, we don't want to do that. So, see, I've done that raid. What's that raid called? That is MSP, and I've done the other one, whatever the other one is. So that, yeah, that's interesting. So I might do that guy, the MSV one. Let's say 490 DK unholy, no OS. Okay, see what he says. Sorry about that. Broke your throat. Okay, so I should probably start doing my dailies too. And I'm definitely going to need that for the charm guy.
Hello. Next one is on me.
Ooh. Alright, we've been invited to the group. That's cool. So what do we got? We got 2 healers, which is good. But we haven't got any tanks, so I think they're going to probably try and hit me up to go in tank spec, I'm assuming. I hope not, because I don't really want to go tank spec. But I don't know how to take the raids, so, you know, it's pretty pointless. Oh, while I'm here, I might as well check out and see how much that weapon is. Because if this doesn't get moving in, say, about... Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. In about 20-30 minutes or so, then I might actually I'll give him 20 minutes and then I'll go back to doing celestials so I can get my weapon and then like upgrade my weapon too. So I've got 2k JP, so I've got enough to upgrade the weapon twice, so I could get it to the max level. So I'm just going to pop in through here, come back. 2, I think it is, or yeah, that's one-hander, 2-hander axe. That's what I'm after. Oh, it's 50. So I just need one boss and I can get that weapon. But that's not really... It's not really going to boost my specs a hell of a lot though. Let me just bring this over into the middle so you guys can see the upgrade as well. So it will when I upgrade twice. So that'll go from 83 to 87 and then to 91. So 2 upgrades. That's going to do a hell of a lot for me. But I don't know if they've got any swords or anything in here. Like they've got the one-handed sword there, but that's it. The rest is like trash. The back, I've got a really good back piece, so I don't need to worry about anything there. But yeah, if we go any further, then we're gonna see that down to the 483 one-handed sword again. That's 30. So if I get 60 points, then I can actually go in and do 2 of those and dual wield it. But that's more for frost spec. That's not for unholy. So I wouldn't benefit from that at all. I'm not going to benefit from those either. And then we come down and we're back here with the low level shit. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so that's the one that I want. The one that has the shard touched. I need to do my champion stuff too to get those happening as well. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. Has anyone left the group yet? No. I know I should be patient, but I really want to get that weapon, and I'm like one boss away from getting the weapon. Like, seriously? I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Your bitrate is out of recommended range. Please set a bitrate less than 4,000 kilobits. What? How can 4,000 be a decent bit? Oh, that's probably because I'm streaming to X as well. That's what it would be. X as well. So it's definitely because I'm streaming to X. But it's throwing off my Twitch stream, so I should probably lower it to at least 6. And that might actually bring some more stability to everything anyway. So Twitch should come good soon, and if I'm on restream, yeah, so it should be good. There we go. That's so much better. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome. Okay, awesome. So, alright, I'm gonna bail on this group. Oh, whoops. I've got to click in the game to type in chat. So I'm just gonna say to him, so this guys, mate, wants to there we go. So I just said mate wants to run Celestials. Thanks for the group, appreciate it. So I tried to be nice just in case I fall into another one with him again at some stage, which he was. He was really, really nice, and it was such a great gesture for him to do, to like let me group up and everything. I thought that was fantastic. I even told him in the message when I went to group up with him that, like, you know, hey, you know, this is a fresh toon. I haven't completed any of the dungeons on this toon. So, you know, which I thought was great that he gave me the opportunity to come into the group with him, you know what I mean? So that was cool. But let's check up here because I know there's a... There it is. So we have to complete this one. And we're going to do this guy, and this is down here somewhere. There he is. So we're going to go there, and we're going to complete that chest quest chain, because that's the start of the Black Prince Reputation, I think it's called. And this is the start of getting your legendary weapon. So then once you do all that kind of stuff and then you grind the Black Prince Reputation, we can get our weapon. I'm flying back. Alright, excited. Let's roll. Alright, where's my kitty cat? There it is.
Show me your strength.
Awesome sauce. Let's bring out the toon. Blow the horn. Pop the hardcore.
Hear me, subjects. Your Empress is threatened by these outsiders. They wish to kill me, to kill us all! Destroy them! Gate! I'm gonna bring this whole wall down! Worthy test subjects.
Far out, that was chaos. Absolute mental. But still so much fun. Look at the damage that guy put through. Oh man, I've got to start leveling my chamois. I've got to level 8 chamois. Now, I did have it as a resto chamois, but I reckon I might switch it over and go to bloody elemental, because these chamois are like just popping so hard, man. It's mental. Like, he did above everyone, like crazy above everyone. Like, mind you, my pet was outside, and Unholy, like a big part of our damage is our pet. But oh, cool, nice.
Or you will perish.
You have my thanks.
I'll hurl your corpses from this tower!
Oh, get off me, you bastard.
Of the Empress ends here!
This is insane.
That spell isn't ready yet. Let's see recharge it. yet. I'm still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet.
The gates are about to fall! Quickly! Slaughter these meddlers! There will be no escaping me! Lord of Flames will be your opponent. I will not suffer your fate here, outsider!
Why can't I mount? How am I still in combat?
We've got to go light that signal fire. Without reinforcements, they'll destroy the gate.
Without reinforcements, they'll destroy the gates. Here we go. Holy cow, they downed that already? Look at that bloody...
We will not give in to the despair of the dark void.
That dude's
If the will
mental!
for us is to perish, then it shall be so.
That is insane. Holy cow, that... He had to be... Oh, I didn't get a chance to look at his gear and stuff. He had to be like friggin' hardcore geared, man. Like literally geared to the max. There's no way that... Just to someone like on my level of stuff, right? That just turned out to be... Oh wow, putting out that much damage. That's insane. That guy was putting out so much damage is mental. Elementals, man. Elemental Shaman. That's what I was looking. I was drawing blank on the name. Elemental. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Lightning bolt. His lightning bolt hit for 7.63 mil. Lava burst was 6.43 million. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Marley. Wild, man. It's very impressive, I have to say. Like, to see how much they're putting out and getting for that is just very, very impressive. upgrade number 1. There we go, upgrade number 2. So, I am going to go to Org first because I need to get some, what's the gem called again? Drawn blank. Meta gem, that's the one. Meta gem. Let me have a look at my enchants as well. Alright, so I've got the enchant of expertise on there. I've got the all stats on there. Oh, I could probably swap that out. Crit? Why have I got a crit on the cloak? That's been reforged from haste. Mastery on that one. Attack power and crit. Yeah, okay. That's cool. I'll have a look at what chest ones we have there, because it's only like plus 80. It's only like plus 80 all stats, which is... No, I don't need glyphs, I need gems. I need a meta gem. Wow, why are they all so cheap? What's going on? Intellect, strength and critical strike effect. Intellect, crit and snare root duration. Yeah. Strength and crit seems like a good one for me. Stamina and increased armor value. No, that's more of a tank thing. Dodge, that's a tank thing. Stamina and stun duration, that's more of a tank thing. Mastery and run speed. Well, mastery is one of my... Increase all shadow damage done. Okay, so mastery is not really that great for me. I'm going to go the strength and increase crit. Alright, so they were cheaper than I thought, so I might actually have enough for my... Let me bring the auction one over. So we're going to just search for enchant. And we're going to go name because I want to come down to chest. And I wouldn't mind seeing if we have like a chest for like strength. Exceptional, no. Glorious stat, 80. That's the one I've already got. Mana, greater stamina, that's only by 75. See, I don't see anything. Super stat, that's 8. Superior stamina, so increased stamina by 300. Well, that's pretty cool. I could probably do that. That would give me more health. But I'd only really need that if I was doing something like PvP or something like that. So I don't really see how that could be helpful. No, so I'll just stick with what I've got. Actually, I could probably do with some more flasks. I'm getting low on my strength flasks. The bite ones. 52 gold, so if I get 5, then I'm looking at 240. That's cool, so I can get 10.
Goblin products are built to blast.
Alright. I'm good for food buffs. And whenever you do raids, you get a lot of people will normally like drop down. They'll normally drop down like a thingy anyway. So there we go. Yeah, that's it.
Ah, potential customer.
Oh yeah, I've got to do. Yeah, hit the death gate, go put the enchants on my weapon. And normally they say, what is it? There's Fall of the Rising Crusader or something like that. It's normally the go-to enchant for that kind of stuff. So, which is reasonably cool. I don't mind it. There is one that I have looked at that I thought, oh, you know, well, I wouldn't mind giving it a go, but it's the Stoned Gargoyle. That's the one. So it fixes your two-hand rune weapon that increases armor and stamina. So that's more of like a tanking one. But let's go through some of these. So this one is about fixes your one-handed rune weapon. No. So the Fallen Crusader fixes your rune weapon with a rune that has a chance to heal you for 3% of your increased total strength by 15% for 15 seconds. Modifying your rune, blah blah blah. So it fixes your two-hand rune weapon with a rune that increases parry chance by 4% and reduces disarm. Increases parry chance and flicks a two-hand weapon with a rune that deflects 4% of all spell damage and reduces the duration of silence effects. So that's not a bad one. Spell Shattering's not a bad one. I wouldn't mind doing that one actually. Spell Breaking, that's a one-handed. Inflicts your weapon with a rune that causes 2% extra weapon damage as frost damage and increase enemies' vulnerability to your frost attacks. Okay, so that's more of like a frost. Lichbone afflicts your rune weapon with a rune that adds 2% extra weapon damage as fire damage or 4% versus undead targets. Ooh. We don't really need that in where we are now. Looks your wound weapon with a rune that has a chance to increase the damage by 20% for the next 2 attacks that deal frost or shadow damage. Modifying your rune weapon requires... Oh, why is that one not required? Shadow damage. Do we do shadow damages? Like by dealing shadow damage. That's a good one. Fallen Crusader heals you for 3% and increases the total strength. Oh. Yeah, no, this one's definitely the one to go for, eh? I didn't read that properly. I didn't read that properly. This is the one to go for. Yeah, that's why they go for this, because it increases your strength by 15% for 15 seconds, so you get that prop all the time. Yeah, that's probably the one to go for, I think. It's definitely the best one, I think. But I do like that shadow damage one. I might take some time sometime soon and actually look into that one, because that's actually
It's not ready yet.
because that actually looks really, really good. So yeah, I know the game's cropped a bit, but it needs to be, because my screens are wide screens and excuse me, my resolution, the way my resolution is, if I was to scale down to the 1080 for kick, then it would be all distorted, because mine's widescreen, and if I scaled down to 16:9, it would be like squished and stretched, like it'd look really weird. So I did try doing it and it was still over a little bit too, like I did the scale down but left the aspect ratio as it was, just so it sort of kept things a lot cleaner. And it was still a little bit oversized for what Kick needed, and so Kick, it would stream a little bit on Kick and then it'd drop, and then you stream a little bit more and then it'd drop, and just kept cutting in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, because it wouldn't let me do 1080p. So I could so I had to go below what that was, and I think it was like 17 something by something or rather. And on the Kick level and all the other streaming platforms, I wasn't high enough for 1080p, but I was high enough for 720. And because of the size of my screen, yeah, no one could read anything on screen at 720 because it was so small. Yeah, so I thought the easiest way would to bring my canvas and everything in on OBS to the correct sizing of it all, and then just sort of like enlarge the screen to fit the canvas and then to center it. So it's a little bit like when you're streaming on TikTok, right? And you're sort of zoomed in on just the character and the surrounding of the character, so you see all the battle and everything, but a lot of the outer you don't see. But normally what you do is you take the second screen of that and then like you crop out the important parts. Like I should probably crop out the healing and stuff and then like paste it over where it's sitting now, but sort of like bring it over a little bit, so I could like cut it out on a separate screen and then just sort of paste it over a little bit, and that way you'd be able to see the damage meters and stuff like that. And I could probably do the same with chat and bring the chat over, so then those two things are always going to be in the view. Oh, excuse me. Those couple things are always going to be in the view, so I could probably do something like that, but not today. So I'm probably going to jump off for a little while. Yeah, have a smoke, have a break and that kind of stuff, step away, and then I'll probably stream again and like just sort of put it back on again and stream again and see how we go from there. Alright, awesome. Cheers for tuning in, everyone. Really appreciate it. It's been good. It's been fun. So yeah. Hopefully you'll have a great afternoon and so forth, and to see how things go. And yeah, let me know if you want me to yeah, fix up my streaming window. And yeah, those of you on what's it called, YouTube and that, so yeah, drop me a DM or something and let me know if like sound or something was distorted, because I was watching the sound meters and stuff and it looked like my mic was sort of like bottoming out a lot at the high end. Like I do have a limiter for like -6 decibels, but I just want to make sure that the mic's not all distorted and sound funny. So yeah, awesome sauce, guys. Well, have a great rest of your night, and I should be back on in probably an hour or so. So yeah, that'll be awesome.